Has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a second down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Penix. Forced out wide. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That is caught. What a throw. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. Get set, get set. Right around 21, 6, tighten up. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2. Purdy now on 3rd and 2. That's caught by McCaffrey. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
They get 15 on that game. 1st down, 49.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back, Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Pass caught left side by Likely. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. Touchdown! So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Ray McCloud on the return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the outside, catch made by London. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
6. 1st down, Falcons.
Play action. It's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. To the goal line and in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
over the middle to Ayuk, complete. Now inside the 25. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk, 53 yards. The first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
18, Falcons 13.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. Forced out wide. Throw it on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 18-yard line.
on second down is Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, it's Penix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. He looks forward for maybe a yard. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On first and 10, Purdy. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Third down, 3 to go.
Brings up third and 3.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. Now, deep ball for London. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Purdy on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. It is 3rd and long. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And how about that for starting field position here? This one's going to be touchdown on this side of midfield. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Get set. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Agnew on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. On play action, Penix. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Ray McCloud was the one he was looking for there. And it's going to be fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
2nd and 10. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his...
That's going to be blocked.
In this situation, like every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Third and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 43, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Taken at about the 6. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Penix taking the deep shot here with Robinson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. take this one across into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, 49ers. And do you believe this? Yeah, there's cause for concern over there. That is a 4th missed extra point in this game. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. McLeod now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Plant. It's Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
And the Falcons first down.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That one is caught by Mooney. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here's a 2nd and 12. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle it. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
2nd and inches.
9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Arnold Ebiketie in there to drop him as he records his 5th